Okay, I'm gonna restart. Let me restart. This is what I got from the Max. I'm gonna show you these things first, because I got them for Mr. If you ask me, Mr. no longer needs this. He has really been dropping weight. But they suck at my black dollar because it had this black dude on it. So I got him a little slimmer belt because that's if you just go by his complaints, that's his problem area. I don't think he has a problem area. It doesn't exist. Cigar lounge, and it has a. Y'all know I love these containers when we're done with them because for a number of reasons. One of them being it has the most secure. You know, when you're looking for containers with a secure seal, they just snap on and off, but they're secure. See, but they are indeed secure. Candle tins. Nothing beats candle tins. But I got them that because I know y'all remember all of our candles, collection of candles that we used to get. I just showed you when I lit my doohickey that we used the one with the wood burning wick. And that did not come from that did not come from Max either. Although they have plenty of candles, but their candles really don't. They really don't hit me as quality candles. But again, I've never bought them from there because I feel that way. So I can't say I've given them a fair chance. But I know they be brands, all different kind of brands from all different kind of places, and temporary and limited editions and shit. But their candles always struck me as a place that is pretending to be a high quality candle place. They have candles, they work and they smell good, but some candles permeate the aroma evenly throughout a room. It's not overwhelming, and it's not so light that it just might as well smell like Mac. And it's not so light that it might as well just smell like wax. Anyway, so because this was both our favorites, this was one of both of our favorites. Oh, you can really get the whiskey in there. It's so nice. I've never seen this combination, whiskey and tobacco, and for it to really smell like whiskey and tobacco, and it really smells good. I get it, females. You know, some sisters say they grew up with their dad smoking a pipe or cigar, and they love the smell. I did not like the smell of them. I didn't even like, and I know people are like, oh, I'll get that cheap stinky cigar. Expensive cigars were stinky for me, you know. But I did hang out in cigar lounges because I have moved in CEO circles, and that is what the fuck they did. I promise you. So, steakhouses and cigar lounges and so it is. In addition to mine, it was his favorite of that particular collection. That we had like 4 different ones of these that we really loved. Finally getting to it, right? Be like, bitch, what did you get from the Max is what I'm asking you. This is what I got for him. I'm so glad I'm doing this so I can get these doggone price tags off. Why we act like our husband ain't gonna know what the fuck we spent? Oh, you know what? He won't. He won't for some of this. Because I got this stuff when I got my dad's gift. Because him and my sister and my dad all have birthdays from the same. Everybody's birthdays follows. All the way up until... Fuck. You live in this world long enough, it's always somebody's birthday. And if you live in the world long enough, one time you're going to forget one of them peoples. And the tragedy of all that is, they going to think that you don't care. You love them, somehow love them less or whatever. Like you don't have stuff going on in your mind. Your memory ain't what it used to be. And I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'm speaking from empathy because... I could foresee that easily happening. Shit, that could happen now. It has happened in the past. When someone's birthday, someone I love dearly, love the ground and walk on. That shit happen, but everybody's so colonized. You're like, oh, hey, you remember my birthday. Oh, worship me on this motherfucking day. Don't do that. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for me. Although I did feel a type of way when his dad's wake was scheduled for my born day. But I took the positive perspective and said, okay, well, cool. That means they're not acknowledging it. And that is what I've always wanted. I don't like it. I don't want it. I know most people do. I know it's a show of affection for somebody. But love me by leaving me the fuck alone. Not y'all. But I'm talking about people that want to just buy you stuff and know damn well if you don't acknowledge it and them worship them for doing it, then you're not appreciative. Bitch, did I tell you to go do that, buy that for me? No, I did not. In fact, I told you not to. And you chose to because you want the spotlight on you. Like, oh, look what you gave her. And then you make it hard on people that really do love me and really want to do for me, because then I don't want gifts from nobody, because I don't even want the idea that someone I actually love to maybe realize, have they been pretending to love me? While you over there feeling unloved because you didn't get thanked enough for your motherfucking gift that you were told not to get. The person who asked you not to is wondering, do you love me? Because I could get how a new person, because you like, oh, people don't mean it when they say they don't want the attention. They don't want, people don't mean it. But if you've been growing up with me my whole motherfucking life, if we've been friends for a decade, bitch, you know I don't want the spotlight or attention on me. And I don't want no gifts that you're going to feel some type of way if you don't get if it don't get reciprocated or acknowledged. Now, having said that, I am going to reciprocate and I am going to acknowledge, because I reciprocate love. But if I know you doing it for that reason and then I reciprocate, then it's just a job. Oh, they did this for me. Oh, I got to go do this for them. They did it for me. I got to do this for them. They did it for me. Da, da, da. Me and my family and friends, it's about doing for you because I want to, seeing a smile on your face, seeing you enjoy it. If you got it and didn't like it, throwing it the fuck away. Giving it the fuck away if it's some bullshit that you didn't want. And me not being offended by that, because why? Because I gave it to you because I wanted you to have it. Because at which point you give someone something and then you feel a way about what they did with it, then you didn't give that to them for them. Maybe they felt good to throw that bullshit away. I thought it was a good gift. That I put some thought into it, you know? That bitch didn't like that shit. Because that's how I would react. And that's why most of my life when I did stuff for people and gave people things, I did it anonymously. I remember females in class wanting things or talking about things that they wanted they couldn't get, but I know I had access to. Bitch, I will have that in their desk chair waiting for them when they come into the room. Nobody know I put it there. Nobody. We didn't have cameras up in the rooms back then like y'all do. Nobody. But that bitch was struggling in some way or another. It might not have been financially. Maybe it's something she just didn't have access to. Maybe it was financially. But it's a bitch that don't go around gossiping and don't be worrying about who's in what's beds and going with who's, you know. And that bitch wanted something. Well, guess what? God gonna make it happen. Because you are God. If you are of service on that level, like for real service in real life. And people think I'm not because I tough love. Because they're colonized. And cognitive dissonance is a hell of a drug. What the fuck just happened? I was doing an Unhaul video, wasn't I? You know what? Okay, why don't I make it worse? Why don't I make it worse? Why do I have that lighter anyway? Oh, the candles. That's right. That's where I was. Okay, I'm going to make that a separate video, y'all. My bad. No, it ain't my bad. Fuck that. God said what she wanted to say. And me, you, and nobody else can't stop her from saying what she wants to say. You know what? I said I was going to get the main bubbler because this one is not tall. Not very tall. Which I loved initially. But I like that. That airflow really is beneficial. Okay, it's way later, y'all. You should be able to tell by how I look. I got on my straw visor, which I actually don't prefer. I have a black visor that I prefer because insects like the straw. So, yeah. Ain't no telling what done burrowed off up in there. Okay. So anyway, we were gonna show you what I got. So I got this travel toothbrush, electric toothbrush. It's a nice packaging, right? Oh, Nicole Miller. Electric toothbrush, little instructions. Get your makeup brush and you put your water and you wet it. Put your soap in there and do. See, it's textured. I used a little car dash thing before. I'll show you guys. Show it to you guys if I run across. Oh, I almost said if I run across it. I'm like, I should know where it is, right? But that's how regularly I do not wash my daggone brushes. So here it is. I'm going to keep this for big brush situations. Yeah. So I have these to clean my everyday brushes with. I got him a cup holder mount for his camera that he doesn't use. I mentioned this. I got him a bento box, y'all. A bento box. I wonder if I should make him something to go in it first. Anyway, I got Mr. A bento box, bitch. A bento box. Boom. Yup. I'm seeing if there's anything else I need to throw away. I'm kind of tall right now because got on my shoes. Y'all, I thought my heels wearing days were over. First of all, there's nowhere to wear heels anymore. But I just thought they were over because my knees, right? But these shoes, as high as they are, wedge heels, actually are good for my knees. And I'm wearing them right now for that reason because I've been out in the garden in my sandals. Which I prefer my sandals. I need to get some more because they also take care of my feet and knees. But after about a year or two, they start, let me show you what they start doing. Some of y'all have probably seen these, have them inside each other because I'm not marketing the brand because they're racist. But anyway, these are the only sandals that really, they take care of my feet. You know, they don't have my feet all out there. I don't like naked sandals. The strappy things where you can still see a person's whole ass feet. I don't have ugly feet, though. I don't have ugly, I got boats, though, but they're not ugly. But anyway, but I like stuff to cover like a big portion of my feet. Even when I have something that's open-toed, I still like a bit, a wide cover across the top of my feet. I just don't like to be... Certain things I only want people I love to have access to. I like to reserve all those things that I can for them. For y'all, because it's a couple of y'all that show me love regularly as well. Like, for real. But anyway, this is what happens. They eventually break, but now they last for 2 years before that happens. And this is 2 years of being used in the garden every day. And that's another reason I like them, because they're plastic and they can just be rinsed off. So I wear them out in the garden, and then when I come in for good, then whenever, or not even for good, I could be coming in for a few minutes, and if they're dirty or I think they might have an insect on them, I can take the hose and spray them off before I come in. So it's easy to handle. I started to keep this one, but I was like, what if the same one breaks on my black ones? But they didn't. So I could technically wear one brown and one black one. Both of these. Both the black ones started coming apart right there. They're still good though. Still wear them every day in the garden. So I'm gonna put those aside. I'm gonna put these back in the garbage. Yeah, so a brown pair and a black pair usually have me covered for whatever I wear. I don't want white ones for obvious reasons. They have gray ones too. They have other colors, but you know, the basic brown and black are my go-tos. And I'd be excited to find another one that will be just as good, if not better, and more comfortable. Although those are comfortable. I got heebie-jeebies, y'all. And I'm about to get the munchies. Oh, it's the Congressional Black Caucuses Awards. Okay. 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 I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. What? Wait. Pump brakes. I heard the president. I can do Shaka Khan, but I don't need no message from president. Yeah, I'll watch it while Mr.'s putting together stuff. I feel like I got my butch walk on with these right now. Poopery. Oh, there's some more stuff I bought. I got a makeup sponge, and that was to use with the makeup that I used the other day, but I couldn't open it because it's new. I got it to actually put the makeup on, to use to put the makeup on that I wore the other day that I'm never going to wear again. I've gone through this. How many times did we go through this? Huh? Like over the course of the decade. Would you say like annually? Like every year? Every year I decide I'm going to put some makeup on. And then I put the makeup on and I'm like, nope. That's all I'm doing. Eyes and lips. Eyes and lips. That's some good makeup. I got another one of these. My little bottles. Either 10 or 20 bucks. No more than 20 bucks. And there's no chemical or anything like that. You literally push it down. All the writing's off because, you know, usually when we're doing something like this, we're also following it with alcohol. So alcohol just kind of rubbed all the thing up. But anyway, you get your little bug bite. This is it. I tried to use it on my zit. So anyway, I'll use it as an example. It worked though. It's not what it's for, but it worked. So here's the tip. And it comes off. So if you have a big bite, can you see that hole? It doesn't seem like you can see that hole, but you probably can. So here's the lid. Get you one, girl. Here's the lid. You can see it's a little end sticking out. Has a hole in there. You can either use the wide end, which is if you have a big bite or something, which hopefully you don't have to deal with that. And you start it in the down position. It works just like a syringe, but the opposite. So it's like a reverse vacuum syringe. So you put it on your bite, and then you pull the levers up, and it will pull out the venom or saliva, as they say for mosquitoes. They say mosquito bites are saliva that they just put under your skin. But so you put it on your skin as soon as you get the bite, put it on the bite, and pull it up. I don't want to suction myself to death because it works really, really well. But that's how you do it. You see it got a little ring there now. So you start it down in the down position, put it on your bite and pull up. You can see, let me show you the power of the suction by pulling as I pull. By pulling as I pull. Okay. Down and pull. Yep. And if it's a small bite, you just put this knobby end on the outside. And that's what I did with this. It's not meant for zits. but I thought about the logic of how it works for insects. So when I had a zit that was coming to a head, I put it on that hole. So I put it on that hole, and I pull. Oh, look. Yeah, you can see the little hole. You can see the little ring around it. So anyway, yeah, that's the bug bite thing, girl. And that's the other supplemental thing. A couple of people asked me about insects in the garden. And between that, I guess I could do that, a whole video alone of that. Yeah. Battling insects in the garden. I'll do that video soon.